What the adult has and the child doesn't is the tool that's called experience. For example, now I'm learning Dutch. I have learned French in the past, Spanish. Spanish have similar words with Dutch, página, or some structure might help me if I know German. Some tools that will help me to acquire the language in a time frame that my son, who is 3 years old, cannot use. Of course, it's different. We cannot compare an apple with an orange, but at the same time, the adult has some advantages, yeah.
Yes.
You know, our professor says, Monsieur Delay, the person who is behind the method and taught us the methodology behind the FAST method. If you want to learn how to ride a bike when you're 3-4 years old, you just ride the bike and the father and mother, people are around, help the child to ride the bike. We help the student stay on balance while trying to speak and communicate something. What the traditional method does is theory, why we do this. It's like trying to describe to someone, to a learner, what's the theory behind the balance while on the bike.
And then you have to go on the bike.
And then, stressful.
If you do the FAST method or if you do the traditional method, at the end you will be still at the same point. You have to speak the language, you have to know the grammar. So with the traditional you go from the rules and then you try to speak it, and with FAST you speak it and then you go back to the rules.
That's why you're faster there.
That's why I thought maybe it's a good idea to try FAST, because theory, I should never go explain many things about grammar because they don't care.
Even for people who actually need the grammar or they believe that they need the grammar, even if you spend an hour answering questions about grammar, at the end of the day, they won't know more about the language. They won't be able to speak it more fluently than before.
When I was a student, I could do my own thing very well in explaining things, but as soon as someone asked me things, I couldn't answer by myself because I was very thinking about. So the grammar was constantly in my head. For me, it was really not a good thing that I knew all the rules.
Even on a bike, you should go faster in order to find the balance.
Oh.